All right, good peoples of the world.
Hi.
We have watched the Crafty Truckers. Hey, Crafty.
Several
Mr.
times,
Crafty.
so I can get it all wrote down.
Video on biscuits and gravy. It has so inspired us that we are going to make this and mess it all up. Yes, we are.
They didn't do a video the first time they made it. He's brave.
Right.
He's doing a video the first time.
I'm sure it's gonna probably turn out awful, and I bet it'll taste wonderful. That's how life is. Sometimes
I'm gonna set the convection oven. I gotta have the manual.
Since if we was at home, I could make biscuits and gravy in my sleep if I so desired. But I don't know how anything in here works. And the girl's a dictator when it comes to giving directions.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know how good she's gonna give directions. But I do know I've got to melt this butter, and since it's something's got to be done, I'm going to go ahead and do it. All right, dry ingredients, girl. What did I need?
Dry.
One at a time. Hang on, let me tell them before I start mixing. All right, and then I can pause it. You got to have almond flour, Crafty said. You could
1.5 cups.
You could probably use some other kind of flour, but I don't know. Like maybe coconut flour. But
You might have to look at conversion charts though, because
yeah, you might have
some of
to.
them are a little bit different.
And the girl don't like anything coconut, even if you can't taste the coconut. She's a little weird that way. What's wrong with coconut?
I like almost everything, but coconut.
Just don't do it for you.
Just don't do it for
Coconut
me.
oil don't taste like coconut. You say I need 1.5 cups of this stuff?
Yeah, was you just gonna go over the ingredients first?
Oh, okay.
I was just telling you.
I need baking powder, not baking
2
soda.
teaspoons.
Baking powder. She says I need salt.
1/4 teaspoon.
Where's the xanthum gum? Oh, and I gotta have the xanthum gum. Xanthum is made from the butt end of the xanthum plant.
It's
apparently.
for later.
That's later. That's a thickening agent. How about that? Big words. All right. How much of this almond flour do I need?
Put in 1.5 cups of almond flour.
Hang on. We'll get right back with you. You might wonder why the girl ain't doing this instead of me, because I'm a boy and I don't know how to do this kind of stuff.
You want me to do it?
No. Okay. We say 1.5?
1.5 cups of almond flour.
That sounds like an awful lot.
That dry stuff goes in the big pot, honey.
But I've got butter in the big pot at the moment.
Okay, well.
I'm going to have to move them around.
Yeah, you're going to have to move it around.
Okay, there's 1/2 cup of almond flour.
1.5.
Okay, that means I got to stick this big one in there. That's an awful. I mean, am I supposed to pack it or just leave it loosely?
Just leave it loose, shake off the top.
Is it close enough? What do you think? All right, what next, girl?
1/4 teaspoon of salt.
How come? Oh, 1 teaspoon, tablespoon, 1/4. 1/4 is 1/4. Just in case you don't know. You are now informed. See? Whee! Alright, what next, girl?
2 teaspoons of baking powder.
I do know from watching my mom back in the day that if you mess up on the baking powder, you can have biscuits as big as Toledo. How much again? 2 teaspoons?
2 teaspoons of baking powder.
This is a teaspoon. That's probably why they got this little thing right here so you can rake it off. 2 teaspoons. Alright, now where do I go?
Those you stir around together.
Yoli-lo, Swiss milk and cocoa. Can I use my fingers?
Give it to me and I'll do it while you mix the wet ingredients, honey.
Okay. You're so helpful.
A fork would probably be better, but
Mine. There's your little baby fork.
thank you.
You're welcome. Alright. The butter's still melting. Okay, what next? Wet ingredients.
Butter melting?
It's halfway melty. All right, the butter is melted. Now what do I do?
1/4 of a cup of sour cream.
All right, so now I'm starting on the moist ingredients. All right, so I'm taking this off the heat. Now all the wet stuff goes together, right?
Yes, put that in with the butter.
1/4 cup. Can I be overly generous or anything?
Well, it's baking. I would try and keep it close.
Okay. Well, that's probably pretty close. I said it won't be pretty. All right. What next?
2 eggs.
So 2 eggs. Stay for. Oh, damn, son, you bother me. Stay right there. Egg number 1. Whee! Egg number 2. Wipe hands. Get egg juice off. Okay, now what do I do? Now that I got the eggs and this stuff in here. Just mix it up. Alright.
You want to turn the oven on?
No, leave the oven on.
No, I meant to still.
I just turned it off. It was just barely on. Alright, so I'm mixing it up per the Crafty Trucker. If you guys don't know the Crafty Trucker, and I'm sure you do, go over and subscribe to the Crafty Trucker. She has wonderful recipes, and they're a good trucking couple. They're positive and all that good stuff. Hell, Mr. Crafty Trucker has a channel too. It's called Mr. Crafty Trucker. Alright, it's mixed up pretty well.
Okay. Well, Mrs. Crafty Trucker says you're supposed to pour the wet into the dry, but since he did it backwards...
Well, do you think it's sitting in that bowl?
No, because then when you stir it, it's going to go flying out the sides.
Let's do it in here and then transfer it over, alright? Try to teach your butt. Alright, so we're gonna dump it in here, fellas. Yay! I'm doing it in this order, guys, because I need the stove to cook my sausage gravy. And this is something I can prepare and just stick it out the way. Here, I made a mess. Take it over with, just hold it for a minute. If the girl was cooking, if you think I made a mess, guys, if the girl was cooking, there'd be a mess everywhere.
You know what? I don't even want to hear it.
It's true.
I tried to get him to do this appropriately. Now we've done put the dry into the wet instead of the other way. So who knows what it's going to turn out like.
It's the best.
I had to write the recipe down. Mr. Who knows what would happen if the girl did it.
You can't read my writing. I would just wing it.
You can't read your writing?
No.
Well, I guess that says more about you than me, doesn't it?
I think that maybe I've got the palsy or something, or I'm getting it because my hand shakes so bad. From my back injury, I blame it on it. But it did start when I had the back injury.
We don't want to hear your excuses.
But now I wonder if I'm just getting old and I'm going to be one of them old people that run around doing this. What causes that?
Don't be an old, dirty old man.
Well, what makes them old people do that?
Parkinson's.
You think I got Parkinson's? Ain't that what
Too much caffeine, too.
Jamie Lee Foxx has, is Parkinson's? Isn't that what?
Michael J. Fox. Who's Jamie Lee Fox?
Oh, I don't know.
Do y'all know who Jamie Lee Fox is?
That's two different people put together.
Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael J. Fox?
Yeah.
Have Parkinson's, apparently.
Well, ain't that Robin Williams? Didn't he get the Parkinson's? That's why he killed himself?
I don't know.
I think so.
Okay, do you think that's mixed good?
I think it's mixed good.
You want to mix it and make sure?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Once it's mixed,
yeah,
let it sit for 5 minutes.
Oh, now, you may be wanting to know why you let it sit for 5 minutes. I remember this because Mama told me, my mother told me, she said that the baking soda has to have time to activate, big word there, and it makes it do something and blow up. That's kind of her words, right?
Okay, 5 minutes. Start.
5? Alright, we are going to leave you right here.
Get the pizza pan out.
I'm going to leave you right here and I'm going to clean up my workstation. I'm teach her how to do that. She don't.
Oh my gosh, he just drove around the parking lot and threw everything off the counter because he don't put stuff up. And you want to blame me for some stuff?
Yeah, but I had to find out. I didn't want us to get
See,
hit.
excuses.
What am I doing?
Leave that alone.
Leave that alone.
You're cleaning up your workstation.
All right. I thought you said keep the pan out or something like that. All right.
We don't need it for 4 minutes.
At this point, we must brown the sausage, right? And what sausage did I go with? I went with, y'all remember the commercials back in the day? Tennessee Pride. You don't know the commercials?
No, but we don't like it either.
Anyway, that's what we're going to use today. See that? I cut that pig open. I cut the pig open. Alright, we're going to dump it up in here. Alright, we're not going to have you hanging around while the sausage browns. That might bore you to tears. Okay, the girl said it's time for me to drop the biscuits. And you know what? It don't matter how you drop them because they're drop biscuits, right? And they're not going to be pretty. They're going to be lumpy and bumpy, or at least, actually I've never made drop biscuits, but that's how Mom's always was. They was lumpy and bumpy. And we don't have any parchment paper like the Crafty trucker had because the girl was resistant.
Y'all, you know what? He could never say anything. I am the person, you're in my way, I can't see, where's the camera? I am the person that I make a list and I go in there, where am I at? I go in there and I get what I need to get. He's the person who, we've been to one side of the store, we're getting our food, then he decides he needs something in automotive, then he decides he needs something back in food, then he decides he needs something in electronics, and like, he literally, I think he wants to walk around the store for 7 hours. I am not the let's walk around the store for 7 hours person. I'm, let's go in there, let's try not to smack anybody, and let's get out of there type of person.
But you've got the list, I don't have the list. If I had my own list.
Why don't you make your own list?
Well, I don't know. I gotta have my own list. I can't go by her list, I can't see it. All right, look, I want you to clean this up while we wait, all right? You take care of that. Because
you're dropping egg on the floor.
Oh, because I'm gonna need somewhere to make my 2 fried eggs. And we only have those 2 containers to cook in. Go on, go on.
Do you want me to turn the oven back on, or are you gonna do that?
Did it turn itself off?
Yes, it did.
Turn it back on. I don't know how to work it.
I really want to kill you. Really, really want to murder you right now.
It's your normal state of mind, girl. Why ain't my sausage doing anything? Come on, sausage, cook. Arrgh. Oh, now we're cooking with pork. Bacon grease. Sausage.
Is this how they did it? On top of that?
Yeah, they did it on top of that. They sure did.
Okay.
I hope they don't swell up too big.
Well, do you want me to put it on the bottom?
Can you believe that I said that? I hope they don't swell up too big.
Oh, it's okay.
Things can't get too big in my opinion, right?
Okay.
Let them swell. I get down on my knees. Come on, sausage, do it, do
How
it.
long was this supposed to cook for?
I don't know. Cook, bitch. Alright, so you got the stuff in the oven. How long is it gonna cook?
10 minutes. 10 to 12.
10 to 12 minutes. Alright, what do I need? I'm gonna get the wet ingredients, the sausage stuff ready while the sausage is browning. Because apparently it's gonna take it a little time. Because I'm messing with it. Now you just leave it alone. Alright. Alright, what do I need? Hook me up, girl.
Okay, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream.
1 cup. That's 2/3. Here's the 1 cup. Once again, I'm doing cross-contamination things, not washing my cupola. I think that's plenty. My cup runneth over, almost. Alright, what next?
3/4 of a cup of water.
3/4? What's 3/4?
A 1/2 and a 1/4.
That's what I mean. That's what it is. Okay. There's this is 3/4.
of them outside.
That's a half. Shouldn't I have another one around here?
You done threw it in the sink, apparently.
There it is. What am I working with here? Quarter. Is it sour cream?
There's 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 3/4 of a cup of water.
Oh, going with water. Okay. 3/4. That's 3/4.
Yeah, do 3 of those. 1,
2, 3. How about that? Half what?
Half a teaspoon of xanthum gum, but I would wait until it's in there and you're stirring it around because it's a thickener.
Okay. Well, it probably has to have heat to activate it, but it may not, because like cornstarch, it you use cold water to thicken cornstarch.
Well, she did it in the pan, so
Okay.
just
That's
wait.
cool. Let's see. Can I put the sour cream away?
You know what? I can't do this and do dishes.
I don't know why not.
Get that piece off of it. Good God.
All right, the pig is cooked. The pig is cooked. We are ready. What's next, girl?
Pour your wet ingredients in there.
Pour wet ingredients into the porcus delecti.
Turn it down on low, she says.
I
So,
already did. I'm going to move it back maybe too.
and add your
hang
half. Okay,
Take that.
thank you.
And add what?
Half a teaspoon of xanthum gum. There's scissors, so it don't go spraying out everywhere, honey.
All right, what we're going to do with this recipe is we're making this recipe that's supposed to have X amount of servings or whatever, but we're not going to eat it all today because
Move your finger.
then we'd have a whole bunch of carbohydrates. And I think that this was it 1.5 or 3 carbs per serving. I'll put it in the description, whatever it is.
You even put a link to their video. She's
Yes.
much better.
Yeah, she is. But anyway, half a teaspoon?
Half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon of the xanthum gum. Like I said, it comes from the butt end of the xanthum plant, apparently. You know I'm just making this stuff up. Alright, stir it up, right? Now I stir it up. And is that the full recipe?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
Mix and continue stirring for about 10 minutes before it's all the way thick. Add a little salt and pepper. If it's too thick for you, add 1/2 a teaspoon of water at a time to thin it out. Or if it's too thin, which I don't think it will be, you can add just a pinch more xanthum gum.
Well, that kind of sounds like, it don't sound like rocket science, actually. Alright, I can see right now that even when this thickens up, it's not going to be as much gravy as I would have thought it was going to be. But it's still gravy, and I haven't had any gravy in
But you know what? If you wanted
8 months.
more, all you'd have to do is double the recipe.
Right. I mean, I could see getting 4 servings out of this. So if you look at it that way, it'll be enough to make breakfast for 3 or 4 mornings, right? You keep it in the
And
refrigerator.
From the looks of theirs, it's a very sausagey.
Right. We
gravy.
wanted the protein anyway. I like a crap load of protein with my breakfast. Protein.
I have a knife in my hand. Y'all see that? A
I
knife.
feel so threatened. I feel so threatened. What are we gonna do with this video? We're gonna put it.
You're the video man.
Well, I mean, like, I'm trying to get this free air fryer. Well, and if they see a cooking video and they like, yeah, we'll give you that free air fryer. That would be a, whole different thing. But you can't blame me, right? I said the CRAFTY trucker has a free air. They have an air fryer. It wasn't free, I'm sure, but they cook green beans in it and everything else, don't they?
Fried green beans. I got them at the restaurants before. I'm sure they're not made with keto friendly there though.
Well, I've never been impressed with fried green beans at the restaurant. When's this thing gonna thicken up?
10 minutes.
10, let me. What's that?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Does that mean the biscuits are done?
Well, it's 10 to 12 minutes, so let's check them.
She's gonna
Quit
bring.
stirring and let's look.
Hello, dog. Whoop them out here and let's have a look at them. Don't burn yourself. You want me to get them?
A little bit more or good?
Just a little bit more, yeah. Did y'all see that? They actually look pretty darn good. You need 2 hot hens.
Nobody's talking to you.
You're gonna burn yourself. I'll get you a sock. All right, folks. Her thing is going off, so the biscuits should be ready now.
Oh, I guess I should have left her around.
Can you guys see this gravy? It's thickened up really nice. It looks good.
Oh.
I'm excited. Let's show them the biscuits over here. See what they think of them.
Oh.
You okay? They're most excellent. They look beautiful. Or ugly, however you want to play it. We got a load, guys. But we'll talk about that in another video. Because this one will probably be out in 2 or 3 weeks, right? I mean, I don't know when it's going to go up. On a slow day, maybe? Alright, I think that's ready. So, I will show you when this is all plated up. Yay! Alright, fellas. The girl thinks I'm stupid. Anyway, I'm going to show you this. See if you can see it without falling off the plate. There it is. What do you think about it? Check out the Crafty Trucker. Their recipe's better. I will write down all the ingredients in the description. Because I'm sure we missed something, right? I always miss something. You didn't miss anything. Don't close your mouth, girl. But it looks great. Let's eat. Let's see how it tastes. All right.
Does it taste like biscuits and gravy?
It's biscuits and gravy, guys. Better than the truck stop, which ain't saying a lot. But hey, it's great. It's been so long since we've had any bread or anything like this. We can't eat anymore. I mean, we just can't eat no more.
Oh.
I'm full.
And we still got 4 biscuits left. Actually, decent size.
Let's see what we got left over. Let's see what we got left over. We've got the biscuits. Nope, stove's still on. I always forget the stove. I'll burn the house down. And a couple of servings of that. That's what we got. All right. It's gonna work, bitches. Love you.